Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man, so I was just on boxingscene.com and I seen an article that Eddie Hearn has offered Alexander Povetkin a slot on the undercard of Joshua versus Parker that's taking place March 31st. Povetkin, he has beat the the previous number one rated guy at the WBO, which is Christian Hammer. He just got a decision over him. And Povetkin is also the number one rated heavyweight by the, was it the WBA? Because I know Manuel Char has the WBA regular title, but Povetkin is rated number one right now in their ranking system. Ever since Povetkin has came back, I've been saying this since the summertime, man, when they were talking about a potential fight with him and Radinko. I was saying that do not be surprised if you see Povetkin get a title shot before we see an undisputed champion. And it looks like that's going to come to fruition. I know a lot of fans, a lot of you guys get in the comment section, you don't believe that he should be getting these type of opportunities. And I understand your position on that, but at the same time, though, I knew this was going to happen, so I'm just going to deal with reality. You know what I'm saying? Before everything was taking place with Povetkin, man, I thought that he had the second best resume to Vladimir Klitschko. This is pre Povetkin Wilder when that fight was being made. Going into that fight, I thought Povetkin had the second best resume, Vladimir Klitschko. That was a few years ago. All right. So as far as, you know, him fighting on this card, or there's a possibility of it, I think it'd be a good look. Obviously, Eddie Hearn believes that Joshua's going to beat Parker, so he will be trying to set up the Joshua versus Povetkin fight. And two opponents that I seen in the article on a boxing scene was they're talking about David Price or Derek Chisora. Now, if that fight were to take place, let's say Joshua beats Parker. If that fight's to take place, I think Povetkin would look more impressive in a fight with David Price than he would. And the other guy was Derek Chisora. So I think the better style matchup, I think, would be Chisora. I think that'd be the more entertaining fight. But I think the easier fight, a showcase fight, would be the fight against David Price. Now, some of you guys probably say, hey, Mr. Boxing, you're contradicting yourself. You said that Povetkin has more trouble. You think that Povetkin will have more trouble fighting some of the taller, rangier guys of the day. Price is a big, tall guy. Yeah, but I don't trust Price's chin. And I just don't think Price is one of those guys no more. You know, I mean, anything can happen in the sport. He does have a hard right hand, no matter how chinny I believe he is. He does still have a hard right hand, but at the same time, I think Povetkin is a little bit too much for him. I think he'll overwhelm him, and I think he would knock him out or stop him. You know, so what do you guys think about this? What do you think about Hearn offering Povetkin a fight with Chisora, David Price on the undercard against Joshua versus Parker? Now, the Parker-Joshua fight, you know, is not written in stone that Joshua's going to win. I'm favoring Joshua to win the fight. You guys know I have Joshua winning by decision in that fight. I watched the presser. I'll probably do a video tomorrow about what I thought about the press conference. I try not to make too much about these pressers, man, but there were some interesting things that I took away from the presser. I'll get into that in another video, man, but just getting this out there, I read it on Boxing Scene. I'll try to leave the article in the description box for you guys, and you guys let me know what you think about this possibility of Povetkin fighting on the undercard of Joshua versus Parker March 31st. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm gone.